Morning, everyone, and welcome to the Damage Report. I am John Idarola. It's a Thursday. I see Adrian's in the chat. Adrian's also going to be on the show. It's different Adrian, but same basic principle. I see that Brian is saying it's apparently go time. Calm down, Brian. I'm like Gandalf in that it will start when it's supposed to start, neither too late nor too early. By the way, as we launch into this, of course, I've got something I'm doing. You have something you should do. What you should do is hit the like button. Right now, we're at very slightly more than half of you have hit the like button. I love that ratio. Let's see if we can continue it. Can we get to 90%? They said it couldn't happen, and they are the deep state. Do you want the deep state to win? No, of course you don't, so you hit the like button. Prove them wrong. Anyway, what I'm doing is watching this developing story of a gunman apparently opening fire after making threats at the headquarters of the FBI in Cincinnati. Which I'm sure is a total coincidence. It's not related to anything having to do with the FBI, or arguments that the FBI are the Gestapo, or that they're going to be coming for your guns, or whatever. It's not related to anything at all. But anyway, that's developing right now. We're going to be watching for that, hopefully talking about it with Adrian Lawrence on our show. Really fast. Oh, we are going to be talking about Stephen Colbert, Mark Levin, so everyone get ready for that. We're still at over 50% like ratio. May Money says, John, is my Patreon app tripping? Can't find your short story. Maybe there's some sort of bug. Maybe try logging on Chrome, see if that resets it or something. But there should be 5 or 6 short stories up now at this point. If you continue to have trouble, send me a DM and we'll figure it out together. Okay. Yeah, the early watchers are the bulk of the likes. They're the power users. They're the elites, but in a good way. Okay, let's talk about some stuff before we talk about other stuff. So I've got good news. We're going to run the numbers really fast. Okay, very similar numbers. I mean, look, 108 for cases, down from like 128 like a week ago. That's pretty good. But the most interesting number is the percentage in hospitalizations and ICU is actually down very slightly. Not a lot, but a little. Hospitalizations had been flat. ICU had been going up by a couple of percentage points. That's actually down, thankfully. So that is good news. Do you want some better news, though? I made a prediction. It was a very bold prediction, because it was only 2 days ago, that by today, average U.S. gas prices would be below $4 a gallon. And what do you know? It happened. We dropped below $4 a gallon nationally on average gas prices. It's at 3.99, down from 4.01. So the 2 cents change that we've become accustomed to every single day has continued. We're now down 14 cents in 1 week. We're down 69 cents, nice, in 1 month. And hopefully continuing to cruise down towards where we're at a year ago. Still room to, hey Billy, hey, still room to move on that. And look, long term, we're going to have to see to what extent different factors are influencing the price going down. Is it a little bit less supply chain issue problems? Is it a little bit less profit gouging? Is it a little bit, like I know people are going on Fox News and being like, no, it's actually a bad thing they're going down because that means people are driving less, which would objectively be a good thing, I think. Anyway, but if it was just that, then that's not as good as getting rid of the price gouging, but we'll see. We'll see. We're still at over 50%. How awesome. Thank you. I know it's shaky, Cam. I apologize. And it's especially disheartening for me because I know most people come to the damage pre-port for the production value. And so for us to, dip below the very high bar that we set and maintained since before the pandemic, it kills me. Now, I'm not logged into Insider on this particular computer. Let's see if I can stop it. I can't. Okay, so the price of gas going down a little bit. What isn't going down, in fact, is going up, is the monthly price for Disney Plus and Hulu. Look, streaming services are going to continue to get more expensive, which continues to be a worse and worse problem as there are more of them that, a lot of people want to or feel obligated to sign up for. The price increases are never, that significant. We're talking about like $1 or $2 or something. And And look, if you watch a ton of this stuff, then that still works out to pretty great value over the course of a month. But these are popular. Lots of people have them, and when each one goes up by $1 or $2, and you have 4 or 5 of them, then that does start to add up. So definitely something to watch out for. And they will have these ad-supported versions. That's something, I guess. But damn, those ads can be so annoying sometimes. Anyway, okay, so I don't think we're going to have much time to play this actual video. I'll play a few seconds just for fun to set the scene. Why is Mark Levin attacking Stephen Colbert?
Welcome, one and all. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. It is... What is it? What was it today? It was like 96 degrees outside. Thank you all for...
Okay, well, there he's talking about how hot it is. But what he gets into is how this week, these news cycle is basically like Christmas. That the raid has happened, they've gone in, they're getting whatever it is that Trump has. And of course, Mark Levin is, despite, I think, his background as a lawyer, he's not interested in the fucking law or the Constitution or anything. He is only there for slavish devotion to Donald Trump. So if you criticize Donald Trump, if you imply that he might have committed a crime, then he's going to come for you. And he decided to come for Stephen Colbert in only the weirdest way possible. So he retweeted an MSN article about Stephen Colbert. And here is what he had to say. "We can only hope that one day federal law enforcement will rummage through your wife's clothing, freak. But then again, you probably beat them to the punch." That's fucking weird. So, Stephen Colbert's a comedian, of course, and he's joking about the FBI agents going through Trump's bathroom and the dining room and finding hamburgers or whatever it is that he's joking about. And Mark Levin decided to focus on that part. And then his criticism of Stephen Colbert is, "You probably wear women's clothing." So, like, that wouldn't be a good joke, even if you were a comedian. Stephen Colbert is a comedian, and he has some funny stuff to say about this. Mark Levin obviously is not. I don't know if that's supposed to be a joke. It's Mark Levin. He's not known for his humor. I would guess that is what he thinks is a devastating attack. The idea that Stephen Colbert, a guy known for his well-tailored, expensive blue suits, who's been married for many years, is secretly wearing women's clothes or something. Because if you were to wear women's clothes, then your political criticism of elites is invalid? No, but see, he's really revealing something there. He's not revealing anything about Stephen Colbert. He's not revealing anything about people who wear women's clothing. But he is revealing something about himself and his own biases, and even more importantly, about who he's trying to appeal to, because the goal of a tweet like that is to get retweets, of which he got some. 474 retweets. What he is putting out there is what he thinks will be picked up by his base. And what his base wants is, look at these freaks. Look at these weirdos and perverts and deviants, all of them. And it doesn't matter if that's their, like, a person's identity. There are people who are actively enthusiastic about wearing women's clothing or whatever. No, everybody is. Even Stephen Colbert. Forget the suits and the ties. He's probably wearing high heels behind the scenes. And this is like a deeply fascistic view of the world. The idea that your base should be motivated not by concerns about policy or substance. They should ignore criminality and that sort of thing on your side, and instead focus on the decadence and the immorality and perversion of literally everyone. People who explicitly disagree with them on policy, to just regular random people. You should always be worried about what people are doing in privacy behind closed doors. It doesn't affect you, but you should still be obsessed with it. The idea that he might have put on a bra at some point means you don't have to think about whether Donald Trump might have ever broken the law. That's how that works out in practice. It's sick, it's bizarre, but that is actually their strategy. And so to me, it's a complete loser of a tweet. But for him, he knows his audience and he's delivering for them. Anyway, unfortunately, that is all the time we have for today's show. I want to thank everyone for joining me. the watch list is going live. So twitch.tv/TYT, youtube.com/watchlistTYT to watch the watch list, and then Adrian Lawrence will be joining me for the damage report. We're diving into the rat hunt, and we've got some amazing video. We're going to have a lot of fun. Hope to see you there.